turn on your notification bell, you will still get those information you are looking for.
Herdsmen attack. I will approve ranching if elected governor of Enugu State. Frank Nweke Jr. is saying. Now, the former Minister of Information and National Orientation, Frank Nweke Jr., that should be doing Chief Olusegun Obasanjo administration. Now he's vying for the governorship of Enugu State under the platform of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA. Yes, Frank Nweke Jr. stated that he will establish ranching for herders. Yes, for herders. He will establish ranching for them if elected the governor of Enugu State. Yes, he said that's the panacea. According to him, he knows the Northerners, he knows the Fulani, he knows the Hausa, he knows everybody, and so he is in the best position to say and to do what will suit them, and what they make the Fulanis to be, at home in Enugu State. So he wants the Fulani people to be at home in Enugu. That's his agenda. That is his plan. That is his manifesto. To make Fulani at home. At home. He said he will make sure that farmers' herders' crisis will diminish, will be a thing of the past. And the only way is to establish a ranching for them. Look at what he said. My position is very simple and very pragmatic. First, I recognize the role of the herdsman in the food chain and in the nutrition and needs of the society. But I also recognize the role of farmers who plant crops, fruits, vegetables, that they also have a very important role to play. Best case scenario is for there to be peaceful coexistence. But under my watch as governor and under my administration, I will not condone any acts by herders or farmers that would undermine the other party. As your animal is important to you, so are the crops to farmers. What we must do is to encourage ranching. But more importantly, we will devise a mechanism to make it difficult for herdsmen to destroy the crops of the farmers. This is where one's language ability and exposure in northern Nigeria will come into play. The fact that I understand their view and cultures and things that are important to them, I believe that we can, through constructive engagement, agree on a set of things that will encourage them to do things better. But for the long term, we are going to encourage them to start ranching in Enugu State. But I will do everything within my powers to protect our people, to make sure that their sources of livelihood are not destroyed by anybody, by whatever they are called. That is what Frank Nweke Jr. said. That he will give room for ranching. You heard him? He said that he will make sure that the herders did not actually, undermine the farmers, and the farmers will not undermine the herders. Yes, he said the herders will not undermine the farmers, and the farmers will not undermine the herders. The farmers are not in any way attacking the herders. The farmers are living in their states, in their villages, in their communities. They live in their places. Yes, in their native places. That's where they are, the farmers. They didn't travel to anybody to worry anybody. Now somebody said he's a sojourner, he's a fugitive, he's a wanderer, he's a nomad, wandering and wander to the farm of someone and start destroying it. And you are not saying that the farmers will not, you make sure that the farmers do not undermine the herders. Farmers are never for one day undermine them, the herders. They are living in their place, like we have said. So we don't know what people are saying. When these people who say they want to govern Nigeria, they want to govern states, particularly in the southeastern states, we begin to wonder what is in their coconut. How can somebody bring this kind of manifesto, very obnoxious and provocative, that you will establish ranching? Like the people of the Fulani governors have said, they have said that the way the Southeasterners take the spare parts business, how dear it is to them, that is how they take their cattle business. Their brothers take their cattle business. And we're saying those Igbo people who are into this spare parts business. They never coerce people for land. They never intimidate people for land. They never destroy the cows, properties of people in northern Nigeria, say Sokoto, Borno, Katsina, Zamfara, Bauchi, Gombe, or Kaduna. They never did that. They go there in Kano State. They worked hard to earn a living, and they will now buy lands to have their own business. So if you go there, you will see spare parts market in all these states. They were constructed, the lands were bought by these people, and they constructed these things. If you go to Lagos, you see trade fair. Trade fair was constructed by the people of the southeast who said, let us do these things for our business. So, these things are not free. How can you come to the southeast, somebody who has not been elected said he will give them ranch, he will make ranching. Ranching means you want to give lands to Fulani people to occupy. Because some of us don't understand these things. So especially those say that they are leading. Those say they are leaders in parentheses. So these people, what they are doing, it amounts to ignorance. Yes. So we have to elucidate them. We have to try to enlighten them because they need that enlightenment. What we are saying is not just mere, farmer headers classes. This thing is something that they are doing as they want to occupy the land. The Fulani herders, if they come now, you give them an inch as where they will ranch, land an inch, all right, or 1 meter of land. In the next 10 years, they will be in 1 hectare. Yes. And so, in the next 50 years, they will take over a village. In a century, they will take over a community. And they will be chasing out the indigenous people. They will be sacking them. Go and ask what is happening in the Plateau State. Even the experiences we have here in southeastern Nigeria, in Lokpanta, where the former governor of Abia State, yes, who is now a chief whip in the upper house, Senate. So the old Zakad himself is regretting what he did. If he has a conscience, he should be regretting that action of allowing the herders to occupy Lokpa. If you go there now, that is the heaven for kidnappers, deadly Fulani terrorists. That is their safe haven. Yes, that is where they stay without being perturbed. Nobody is worrying them. Nobody disturbing them. It is their home. They are enjoying there. Police is not going there. The army is not even trying to near that side. And so that is what somebody is proposing to establish in the southeast. If been elected as governor, we're in a contraption. They don't have election in this part of the world.